Kane, Spinorama scores! Patrick Kane! Oh dear. Outlet pass for Rick Nash. Nash now tries to flip to the fence and walk in. Nice move. Another nice move. He scored. What a goal. It doesn't get any better than this.
As he plays to the point, instead, he works his way back free. Granlund fires, score!
To the Puck Drops Here podcast. I'm your host, John Crawford, along with my brother Howie here for episode number 33, our 99th episode.
That's
today.
Right. Next week will be 100.
Yes. Can you believe that? 100 episodes.
And it'll be my last show from this location.
And episode number 101 will be a new studio.
Yep.
Wow, exciting stuff.
On Gilligan's Island.
Yeah. So how you been this week, Howie?
Not too bad. I got, right before you called in here,
Hey, Lucky.
I had a phone call. Basically, it gives me, from the sound of it, I'd say 98% chance I've already got a job lined up for where I'm going. So
That's a good thing.
that's good.
Yep.
And I had a little I don't know how you would describe it. Had a little damage to my ego this week.
What?
I was walking down the stairs from here, and the stairs, they're like, it's like a metal plate with just a concrete filled in for each step.
Okay, yeah, I got you.
So I got to the very bottom step, and just like cracked and busted.
Oh, you're kidding.
It's like, okay, I'm getting fat.
I broke the stairs.
I was glad it was the bottom step.
Yeah,
Because there's nothing underneath them. Because
my
it's
gosh.
an empty space below the steps.
That's not good.
So yeah, I was able to bend and break concrete by
Nice.
stepping on it.
Wow.
Bent steel and broke concrete with one step.
Right.
I realized that, well, okay, yeah, I'm fat. I guess I gotta lose some weight. But they've repaired it since then.
Nice. I've had a busy week at work, but probably I'm at that point this week where it comes down to tonight's game. Kings and Ducks tonight.
Tonight's a big game for
And they're tied.
for the Kings.
They're
Big
tied.
game.
Yeah. So, I'm kind of scared right now.
And of course, I'm blacked out from that one. That one I'd like to see.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one. So I'm looking forward to the game, but I'm not, at the same time. Just kind of like,
Yeah. Well, I'll be at work. I might have to go online and see if I can find a foreign feed. Because I've done that before. I can pick up a feed like out of Sweden or something and watch it that way.
it'll be a good one. It'll be a good one. Other than that, I'm doing all right. We're doing our 99th episode, and Chart has a little announcement over my shoulder. How if you want to tell everybody about that?
Yes, and you could also find what we are, since the NHL.com is putting together their NHL their annual NHL
Right.
bracket challenge.
Right.
What I did was went out and created a league for the show.
Right.
So if you wish to join our league, if you go out to NHL.com and go into the bracket challenge section, or there'll be a link down on our website or down below also on YouTube. You could also click on that link. That'll take you right to our league. Sign up, join. The league name is just thepuckdropshere.com.
Mm-hmm.
You challenge John and I and the other listeners, and let's see who wins.
Yep.
As far as, well, we have a prize. We don't know yet. We haven't.
Yeah, we're cheap, so
we're,
you know.
we're throwing this thing together last minute, so we don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, but we'll do something.
We'll do something.
We'll do something special for whoever wins.
And so go out to NHL.com, into the bracket, or go on our website, or down below here on YouTube, click on the link. That'll take you to the league. Create your profile with your NHL.com login, and let's
do the challenge.
Let's do
It'll
the
be fun.
bracket challenge.
Yeah, yeah. Which just you and I did it last year, just us together.
Yeah, we had it was just you and I.
All right, but yeah, we want to get everybody involved this time. So sign up. Let's play. Is there a deadline, Howie, when they have to? By the
I'm assuming it has to be done by the date of the playoffs, which I still have not seen a date for that as of yet.
Right, they have not come up with a official date yet.
So
but we're thinking it's like Wednesday, right?
I'm thinking Wednesday, because I'm thinking they're going to take off. Oh, right here, no later than April 11th.
Oh, there you go. 8,
Tuesday.
9, 10, 11. So we've got like 4 days.
Monday.
Yeah, we've got like
So
4
you have
days.
until
So,
Monday to make your picks.
yeah. So
So
let's
if it's Monday, I wonder if they're starting the playoffs then on Tuesday.
maybe.
Wow, a 1 day break for those who play on the 10th? That's kind of crappy.
Kind of. If that's how it's going to be done. So, yeah, we've got like 4 days
Until
to sign up.
April 11th to join.
Yep. Okay, Howie. So, we all good here? Let's move on to hockey news. Not a whole lot of hockey news, but there are some interesting things, like of course, the King game for me tonight is a big one because we're going into that game tied, and this game may decide it.
Yeah. And see, what I was worried about is coming true too for my Wild too, because now they've now lost 4 straight games.
No worries. I mean, they're in.
They're in, but still, I don't want to be going into the playoffs with a losing streak.
Right. It doesn't matter from day one when the playoffs
It matters to me.
It's a new season. That's when you're in. You're in.
Yeah, it's still
If I were you, I would just be like, okay, let's just rest up because here it comes. I'd rest up for the playoffs.
And it still worries me though.
Don't worry. I'm worried. Okay. Anyway, and the other thing was the little news that we saw on NHL.com about the Red Wings. Tonight they play Boston.
Mm-hmm.
And if they beat Boston tonight, it will extend their
consecutive playoff appearances.
Yeah, to 25 consecutive playoff appearances to 25.
Wow.
We want that to end tonight, don't we?
Yeah, sorry, Andy, but yes.
Yeah, sorry, Andy.
I'm tired of seeing Detroit in the playoffs.
Right. Right. And then you had a couple items that you had.
I know yesterday or last night was the final game played at Rexall Arena.
At the Rexall, yeah.
So a lot of history
Yeah.
will
Wow.
be lost there.
Yeah.
It's nice to see him get a new arena, but at the same time, it's sad to see.
It's sad when old buildings like that
Yeah,
it has so much history.
It's
go
yeah,
away.
so much history that's been
Yeah,
lost.
I mean,
Just like
stuff like that, you
Islanders.
kind of wish that they just turn it into a museum, you know?
Right. It's just like with the Islanders moving to Brooklyn. It's just
Yeah, it's sad.
it's sad.
No more games than that song. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
then you had some other news about.
What was the other one? I don't remember.
I'm a bereaver.
Oh yeah, that's right. As many of you may know, you have the NHL app.
Yeah.
You've been getting these NHL alerts
that we love so much now.
Yeah. And I don't know why they do this.
First of all, do they not have any news? So this is the big news that they have to put out?
I mean, I would rather get alerts on World Team Tennis. But the alerts they're sending across are these notifications that Justin Bieber has been seen wearing an NHL jersey. Who the hell cares? Like anyone. I mean, how many listeners out there even listen to Justin Bieber?
I'm sure there are some, but are they?
But are they believers?
Yeah, are they believers? I'm a believer.
But who cares? This whole celebrity thing started with the whole damn All-Star game thing.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Wow.
I don't care if you was seen wearing a damn jersey. I don't care.
I know. I mean, does it? I mean, how many celebrities go to hockey games? Tons. But why do we need to know about Justin Bieber was seen with a hockey jersey on?
Right. I don't get it. I just don't get it. So NHL, stop it. Just stop it.
Yeah.
He'll probably be one of the celebrity.
I don't know if it's the
He'll
NHL.
get
It's
invited
their
as a celebrity coach next season for doing that.
it's their social media department.
What do they got?
I don't know.
Teenagers running that thing?
Probably.
You know what? The editors from Tiger Beat are tweeting for the NHL.
Tiger Beat. Do they still make that magazine?
I don't know.
I remember it. Oh gosh.
But no, they need to stop it. I mean, that's ridiculous. Anyone really even freaking cares.
And then we had a little bit of some WTT news.
Yes, and it was I'm almost at a loss for words because I found out, well, two things. One, I didn't realize that we missed the World Team Tennis draft.
Yeah, how did we miss the draft?
I didn't realize that.
Well,
But-
it depends on what hour of the day was it.
Right.
You know, were we in the bathroom? Was I in the bathroom at that time when the draft happened? Or,
Possible.
you know,
But I went out there and looked at the draft, and I saw that their overall number 3 pick. I don't remember. Oh, there's a new team now, an expansion team,
okay.
the New York Empire. They had the number 3 pick. They picked Andy Roddick. Now, I thought he was already in the league. So
Yeah.
how did he drafted? It's not an expansion draft. He just got drafted.
Okay.
So do they throw the players back in the pool every year and draft
Maybe,
everyone?
I don't know.
How does that work? I don't. That makes no sense.
I don't know. Maybe we can get somebody from the local rec center to explain these things.
But where I'm really disappointed is that, which again I didn't find out until when I saw this draft thing. I learned the other news
Yeah.
is that my team, the Boston Lobsters, are no more.
Oh. You won't see
I guess last year they were league ran because I guess they couldn't find a buyer. Someone couldn't come up with the $2,000. so they folded the team.
Oh.
I mean, had I known they were up for sale, I would have purchased them.
Either that or their courts were all taken.
Yeah,
up.
they're all booked.
They had some other like little tournament going on or something. I guess we won't have the Boston Lobsters this year.
Oh, sorry, we're having Boy Scouts of America. They got the courts tied up those 2 weeks that the league will be running.
Yeah, it's the Boy Scouts of America tournament. Yeah. Oh gosh.
But yeah, I would have thrown in my $2,000 to buy the team.
They could have been out there and.
No, I'd keep them there. Well, if I could find a court that's open, that would be my big problem.
Well,
I mean, worst case scenario, I could just take some chalk and draw a court on the neighborhood street. And,
out in the cul-de-sac out there.
Here, this is where you're playing.
Yeah, use it like a rope or something for the net.
Just kind of rope it off.
With some sheet hanging over it.
I could have created something.
Yeah. WTT goes high tech.
We're going retro.
Yeah.
Playing at the schoolyard soccer field.
Of the grass courts.
Yeah.
Marked off with cones. Yeah.
I just put cones on either a sheet, a rope with a sheet over in the middle. Hey, you're all set.
Yeah, you're all set to go.
Play ball.
I mean, that's stuff we would have done as kids, Oh, God. I don't know. I'd probably still do it today.
Oh yeah, but yeah. So yeah, I lost. I gotta find a team up to support now. I don't know who.
Right. And you didn't say this. That there is a team that actually changed their name. I don't know. Do they play in the same place?
No, because before they were up in Sacramento.
Okay, so they moved.
Yeah,
They moved from Sacramento.
Yeah, which they were formerly the season before last. They were the Texans, I believe.
Okay.
Or Texas. I don't know, something Texas or Texans or something like that.
Yeah.
But they moved to California and they became the California Dream.
Yeah.
They have since moved down to Orange County, or now the Orange County Breakers.
Right. Wow. Breaking news. You
Yes.
heard it here, folks.
There is your World Team Tennis update.
Yeah. Stay tuned in our off season when we talk more about that.
Which should be coming up in, I think, July.
Yeah, that's our off season shows.
Yeah, I'm not sure what day the league opens and closes yet, but
I hope it's scheduled to where we're actually recording when the league begins. So
yeah,
we
because I
can
remember
probably do the
last
whole
year,
season right on that 1.5 hour show.
Yeah, because I think last season didn't we miss the season?
Yeah, we in between shows. Yeah.
Because off season we generally do a show once every other week,
Right.
and so last year it just happened to fall upon to where the whole season was done by the time we got between
See you at the end of the
shows.
season. Yeah. The season's the beginning, but we'll see you at the end of the season in 2 weeks. All right. Howie. We need to move on. Let's get into the real stuff now. There have been a lot of stuff happen over the last week. Florida has clinched that division in the Atlantic.
Yep.
We're starting to see the Rangers clinched a spot. Was Pittsburgh already clinched or not?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Pittsburgh clinched.
Yeah, Pittsburgh clinched. Rangers clinched. Florida won. Tampa Bay clinched, and the Islanders clinched. Right?
Yeah. So right now, yeah, the second wild card spot is still open.
Right.
So that could still fall to Detroit, Philadelphia, or Boston.
Right. Currently, Detroit's in third in the Atlantic.
Correct.
Um,
With 2 games left. Philadelphia has that last wild card spot right now. Detroit's in that third spot with 93 points.
right.
Philadelphia has that 8th spot right now with 91 points, but are also tied with Boston with 91 points.
Right.
But Philadelphia has the upper hand on that. Philadelphia has
and Detroit and Boston play tonight.
correct. They play each other tonight with
Right.
2 games left, and Philadelphia has a game up on both of them.
Right. So Detroit wins, they can clinch a spot in the playoffs tonight.
Correct.
So yeah, that's kind of the wrap on the East, I think. Did we get it all? I think we got it.
Yeah, because if Boston wins, they'll move into third.
Right. Philadelphia plays Toronto tonight.
Yeah, and then depending on, I'm not sure what the scenario is with if Detroit loses and Philly wins, they'll have them tied with points, but I'm not sure who gets the tiebreaker between the two. I'm assuming Philadelphia because they'll still have a game up on hand.
Probably. So that's about it in the East. So a lot
Correct.
of things still working themselves out. But it's starting to look a little bit more than it did last week when we were back here.
Yeah, there's not too much movement that could be done.
It's
Detroit could move into a tie for second with Tampa Bay with a win.
Or Detroit could fall.
It's just that's probably the biggest.
That's the biggest thing that can happen.
One of the biggest games tonight, Detroit and Boston. The other big game, we move to the West.
Yeah.
The other big game tonight, the West is locked up as far as who's in.
Right.
That part of it is settled.
Right now, it's all about home ice.
Yeah, now it's all about home ice. You have Dallas and St. Louis, the Central, both tied for first place right now, both with 105 points.
Yep.
And and both of you have Dallas playing Colorado tonight, and St. Louis plays Chicago.
Yep.
And then the other big game is in the Pacific,
Oh Lord.
where you have right now Anaheim and LA both tied for first also.
Yep.
With 99 points apiece.
Right.
And they play each other tonight as well.
Yeah.
But not only are they playing for first place, but also they got to wait because San Jose still has a shot to win this division.
Yes, they do.
And they play Winnipeg tonight.
They play Winnipeg tonight.
San Jose's because right now San Jose is only back by 3 points.
Right. So they cannot be counted out.
No.
By any means. So
they still have a shot.
they do. But for some reason, I don't know
Anaheim
why.
has the advantage because Anaheim has a game up on both L.A. and San Jose. So Anaheim's got the advantage right now.
Yeah, they do. That's what scares me the most.
So yeah, tonight the Kings. It's a huge game for LA tonight.
Big.
Hope they could pull this game off. And
Getting nervous. I'm very nervous about this.
and then the wild cards. That's pretty much locked up. You have Nashville and Minnesota in the respective in the 7th, 8th
Right.
spots.
Yeah, Minnesota.
So yeah, I'm just waiting to see who we're going to be playing, Dallas or St. Louis.
All right. And how do you feel about either one of those? Who would you rather play? That's tough, isn't it?
Well, I'd like to see Dallas only for the rivalry part of it,
Right.
because we've never played Dallas in the playoffs before,
Right.
and the whole they being the former Minnesota North Stars,
Right.
it's
Right.
going.
There's history.
It's
there.
just going to entrench that rivalry even more.
Right. Got you.
But knowing St. Louis's history in the playoffs, I would rather play St. Louis.
Yeah. See and that's how I feel. I'd rather play St. Louis only because of the St. Louis history in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So I'd rather go against them. Dallas kind of scares me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like the rivalry idea of it, but that's scary.
Yeah. I would. Yeah. Just based on St. Louis's history, I would rather play them.
Yeah. So that kind of wraps it up for that in the West. Now, we do have a lot going on next week as far as our prediction shows go. They may come at you. We might
Right.
we might put it together as a 1 hour special. But when we record them, we'll record them in probably 2 parts, and I
Yeah,
don't
so
think our show day will change, right? It'll
Yeah,
just be-
because we'll actually have to because depending on when the playoffs start, if they start on Tuesday, well, either Tuesday or Wednesday,
right.
so you'll have today's show being Thursday. You'll have this. You should receive a notification for another new show, possibly one on Monday, one on Tuesday, or just one solid show either on Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. And then next Thursday we'll return. Oh, so actually our 100th show would actually be one of those playoff shows.
Right. Our
So I
100th
won't
show
be-
will
yeah.
be our playoff special show.
Yeah. So my 100th episode won't be in this location.
Right.
It'll be at my undisclosed location.
That's right. That's
Well-
correct. Which we have not done a show from the undisclosed location in quite a while.
My undisclosed work location.
That's right.
Not the undisclosed new location.
Right. I don't think we've done a show where you were at the undisclosed location this season.
No, I
This
think
will
we
be-
did.
Did we?
I think so. I think so.
I don't remember it, but
But
we've
that'll
done
be- yes.
100 shows. Can you believe
Yeah,
that?
so
We've done 100 shows.
either Monday or Tuesday will be the 100th show, which will be our playoff prediction show.
Yeah, it'll be great. It'll be fun. And make sure you guys go out and join the bracket, because we want to get as many people in as we can before the playoffs start. It's going to be fun. So we'll post the link. We'll have a crawl down here at the bottom where you guys can follow that.
Yeah, there'll be a link on. I
And
sent
a link on our
tweet out.
website for sure.
I already sent a tweet out for that. You could get the link there. You could also get the link on the website. There'll be a link on the YouTube channel also.
Right.
Again, you want to join by Monday, the 11th, based on what the NHL.com is saying. So
Right.
go to that link, join, we'll have some fun with this, and we'll try and figure out what we're going to do for
A prize.
whoever wins this thing,
Yeah.
which will be me.
No, I don't think so.
Well, I'm not playing favorites when I do this.
Well, I won't either.
Because obviously you know who I would pick.
I know who you would pick.
So I'm going to try and be as realistic as I
Yeah,
possibly.
like you were last season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember who I
Okay.
picked last year on
You
that.
picked Minnesota to win it all.
Oh, that's right. Did I on the bracket?
Yeah, you did. Yes.
Okay.
All right. So, with that, we want
I
to
just
thank
wish
everybody.
I just wish I could create a bracket for Vegas. I still think maybe they could come and win it.
Well, maybe. I don't know. Does WTT have a Vegas team?
No, they do not.
Oh, okay. We need to get one there.
We'll have to do a bracket challenge for the
Yeah.
WTT playoffs
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
If we have time
Yeah.
and find out when it starts and ends.
Yeah.
So
All right.
that would be like you have to join within the next hour.
Yeah. Okay. All right. With that, Howie, we're gonna wrap it up. Thank you all for listening and watching our show. Make sure you go out to our website at www.thepuckdropshere.com. Go to our podcast page. You can hear all our current and past episodes right there. Also, go to you can from our webpage go to hockeytalkradio.us. You can click on the logo. The player comes up and listen to Hockey Talk Radio. That's 24/7 content. It's pretty cool. You can hear us and many other hockey radio programs. That's pretty cool. Also, give us a like on Facebook or on Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, everything. Send us an email at where are we at? Jon and Howie at thepuckdropshere.com.
Yeah.
And we will see you all next week. Make sure you guys join the bracket. It's happening right here. Join the bracket. And we will talk to you next week for our playoff special. For that, we bid you all adieu.
Farewell.